This week, we have the Detroit Lions going up against the Baltimore Ravens. As we know, Lamar Jackson is a dual-threat quarterback. Meanwhile, Jamie Collins, after his lack of effort last week, has people wondering, is Bill Belichick scouting him out for yet another return to the Patriots? We go through that and much more.
3rd and goal. Jackson will now take it from the gun, from the pistol. Keeping himself untouched into the end zone.
In our previous segment, we talked about Jamie Collins, the former New England Patriot. In this video, as we took it from NFL.com, Jamie Collins displayed a pure lack of effort against the Green Bay Packers. Truthfully, as other parts of the Lions team fell apart in the Monday night loss to the Packers, where even, if we go and look at what we have coming up this week, we have Lamar Jackson. They say right here on this play, was this a foolish move? Did Lamar get hurt on this flip into the end zone? How are the Lions going to be able to stop this? Well, truthfully, trading away Jamie Collins is going to take away a tremendous liability on defense. The man has been here through the Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia era. He had no real accountability then. There were no, hey, you need to do your job or you're going to get cut, because the former regime was so pro former Patriot players. Lamar Jackson presents something that the Lions have not had to deal with yet this season, a dual-threat quarterback who can run the ball, throw the ball, and, for lack of better words, a beast. He's a monster. We see that we also have Tom Brady going against Matthew Stafford as Tampa Bay takes on St. Louis. The footage right now we are watching are some of Matthew Stafford's best underrated throws as a YouTuber put together. This footage is courtesy of the NFL on Fox. We see here some great former Lions. We have Eric Ebron. We have all of the talent that was around Matt Stafford, but he couldn't get it done. We're talking about Calvin Johnson, Marvin Jones Jr. We're talking about Nate Burleson. We are talking about Eric Ebron. Was he a bum here? Yes. Branden Pettigrew, bum here. Pettigrew did not go anywhere else and turn into a stud. Eric Ebron goes to the Steelers and the Colts and becomes a solid piece of the organization. Marvin Jones Jr., before and after, solid piece of the organization. Kenny Golladay, solid piece of the organization here, signed by the Giants. We traded away Golden Tate to the Giants. We traded away Darius Slay. That was defensively. But the fact of the matter is this. Matthew Stafford had pieces here while in Detroit that could have allowed him to win. Now, as we got later on, we've seen Quintez Cephas. We've seen the offensive line being rebuilt. Taylor Decker, great piece. We had Reggie Bush. We had Joique Bell. The truth of the matter is, Matthew Stafford is who he is. Calvin Johnson, 7 reception touchdowns, 133 yards. Matthew Stafford could not get it done in Detroit. There is no reason to believe that Sean McVay is going to turn this guy into a stud. The fact of the matter is his college numbers and his pro numbers all align perfectly that he is who he is, and he's not going to be anything bigger. He's not going to win in the big game.